Hi everyone, today we'll be talking through one of your very basic mappings, the Dolly Mapping. So to begin with, on the eye patch we're going to mark our inner and outer corners. Those are the first lashes and the last lashes you'll be working on through the set. For a dolly we're going to map the centre of the eye. So the easiest way to do this is to get your client first to look one way and then to look the other way, and when their eye comes to rest in the centre, this is obviously then the middle of the eye. Draw a line out from that point, and that's where we're going to be working from. So with a dolly, it's all about symmetry. So anything you do on one side, you're going to mirror on the other side. Start by mapping a nice wide section in the middle. This is where your longest length is going to be, and then just draw just your little map of where that's going to go, and then work down evenly either side 1 millimeter shorter than what's in the middle. So start with 11, drop down to 10, through 9, 8, 7, and finally 6, just to protect those inner corners that tend to be finer and shorter. And then we'll obviously mirror that on the other side so that we've got a nice symmetrical set. So when we're mapping any lash set, it's really important that we take into consideration the shape and size of our client's eyes and their overall bone structure. So dolly mapping is really great for those clients with a wider set of eyes. By a wider set of eyes, we simply mean eyes that are further apart in distance than the overall width of the eyes themselves. With dolly style being longer towards the middle of the eye as opposed to the shape of a cat, which is obviously longer towards the end, we create the illusion that the eyes are closer together. Any time we have a consultation with our client, we never want to say we're correcting their eyes at all. We simply want to say that we are complementing their bone structure, creating a bespoke lash set for them. So let's have a quick look at how we can create 3 different top lines just by changing around how we use lengths in the lash set. So the first one we'll look at is that super even top line, which is really characteristic of a traditional Russian volume set. To achieve this, on our bottom layer we're going to use our longest length, and this goes for anywhere in the mapping. Just pick the one that you have marked down, that'll be the longest length. Middle layer will drop down 1 millimeter, and then again on the top layer we'll drop down 1 more millimeter, so that once your client comes to open their eyes, all of the lashes are on the same level. They've got that super even top line, lots of dark density, lots of fluffiness throughout. The next lash line is more of a natural one, so to do this one all we're going to do is just on each layer use the same length, so that there's not a massive variation between them, but what they've got is just that really nice natural top line. So nothing too wispy, nothing too smooth and kind of manicured. So the last top line that we can take a look at is that really wispy top line that a lot of our clients are going for at the moment. We achieve this simply by reversing what we did on the even top lines. So on the top layer, longest length, drop down 1 millimeter for the middle layer, and then drop down 1 more millimeter for the bottom layer. So you've got lots of density in the bottom and lots of wispiness up on the upper layers. Thank you so much for watching, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.